Mayfest, they're looking at approximately for 2 days, which is Friday and Saturday, over 5,000 deaf people to attend.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. We're live in the kitchen with Jean-Luc and Nick. I'm Nick.
I'm Jean-Luc.
We're wearing one of our shirts. There's a shirt similar to this on our site now. Jean-Luc made some new ones. There's some new designs that went up.
In the 6th.
Oh, yeah. There's no new designs. There's stuff going up all the time.
In the 6th with Jean-Luc and Nick.
And we want to explain our store. So a lot of people might go in and say, wow, the prices are high. That's because the price includes your shipping. So the shipping cost is sometimes $10 to $20. So the cost of shipping is included in the cost. So that price you see is all in Canadian, and the only thing that gets added is tax based on your location. So if you're in Canada, you get Canadian tax. If you're in the US. So our shop is open. There's tons of products on there, and we love having it. Tonight's a special session.
Yeah, it is a special session. You all know we've been using Epicure in our kitchen for a few years right now. It's never an ongoing thing, but it's always been a part of our life. And so Lara, who is one of the members of Jean-Luc and Nick, she's always been like, you guys should become ambassadors. And at first we were like, yeah, maybe. Yeah, we tried it, but we were just so busy with P3 that we really couldn't focus on doing so many things. And my goal of doing this now is just because I like the product.
Yeah,
I really enjoy the product, and I love that they
stuck by it the longest, to be honest. That and True Local.
True Local is another one. It's
been a brand that we've been with for
years.
For
those of you who don't know True Local, just FYI, it is a frozen meat delivery service that is offered in Canada, across Canada.
I don't know exactly.
I know Ontario for sure. They flash freeze the meat, but we'll do another episode on that. We'll do another show on that. Back to Epicure, because this is what we're talking about. I just
want to know, anybody watching live, if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook now or later, just go to jeanlucandnick.com, create yourself an account. You can actually join us in Zoom and also have access to all our recordings of all our shows after they're done airing live. So this way you're not going to miss anything. And you're also going to get all latest news about what we're doing. We just announced today we're coming to the West Coast. We are going to Thunder Bay, Winnipeg, Saskatoon, Regina, Calgary, Vancouver, and Victoria. So if you live in any of those locations, you'll see stuff appearing. But if you want to be kept up to date, just go to our website and sign up to our newsletter. You'll get all the latest information.
Definitely. We're definitely looking forward to that. It's going to be an exciting time. Something Nick and I have always wanted to do.
Yes.
So we're great. So back to Epicure.
Yes.
So I'm going to just give you guys a little bit of information because you know what? I didn't know all about it. And I was like, I'm going to read up a bit and try to find out some info. So it was actually founded back in 1997, which is like, holy crap. When you think about it, 97, not that long ago. I was in college. That was my first year of college. That was when
it's pre-N.
That was
P-N.
That was pre-Nick.
Pre-Nick.
That was pre-Nick. That was my very first year of college. So it's the exact same amount of time that I've been like in the deaf world, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, exactly, which is weird. The name of the founder, her name is Sylvie Rochette. She's Canadian, which is so cool that this is a Canadian company. As much as I love all companies are great, but
we love the world.
We
love everyone.
When you find a company that's homegrown, really, when you think about it, like as far as being Canadian, it's awesome. You were supporting our
Canadian company.
We're a Canadian company. And what's really funny is what she wanted to do. She wanted to share healthy eating solutions for families. And one of the biggest goals that Epicure wants to see is they want to see their product in all households across North America. They'd love to see that becoming a staple. And the reason being is a lot of their ingredients, they wanted to make sure that, that families are getting healthy, quick and easy food and that it's accessible to everybody. Look at, of course, it was like, there's a box.
And Roseanne online said, also woman founded.
Oh, amen to that. Amen to that. Definitely. It's actually Sylvie and her mom, if I'm not mistaken, are where it all began. So what's really cool is that the company, the mission of Epicure is like taking your health back. And what are Jean-Luc and Nick all about? Taking your health back, but not complicating things, making things as easy as possible, quick and accessible. The products are all gluten-free, which is really cool. I did not realize that. They're completely gluten-free. They're also, I'm very nasally tonight, I apologize. They're also nut-free. However, there could be potential coconut exposure. That's what it does say, which is good to know, right? And what's really cool too is you're going to see we got this box, but this is what was already in our cupboard. This is already in our cupboard. So you can't say we don't like it. This is all.
I think we're a little obsessed.
Some of it was gifts. Some of it was gifts.
Yeah.
But what's really cool is all of the products they say are good for at least 3 years because it's all dried products. It's all dried spices and blends and so on and so forth.
No.
And so what ends up happening is
Don't say that.
they're good for 3 years, but they recommend it for best usage using it within a year. But I'm sure there's no issues with the product whatsoever. So not only is this company wanting for families to be healthy and have easy, accessible foods, they're actually really cool that they're giving back. They give back to the community. One of the ones that I don't have, but it's in this box, and I don't know if I'm going to find it yet. One of the cool things is there's a mac and cheese blend, and you'll already see it on recipes that I've used. I use it in my Alfredo sauce when I make my cauliflower Alfredo sauce. I use it in mostly sauces, and I made mac and cheese out of it as well. And apparently, for every mac and cheese seasoning, when you buy it from Epicure, it's actually, they donate a meal to families in need, which is like, I'm like, oh my God, that actually made me feel good because I remember that one time we bought an entire box and it was basically all mac and cheese mix because, of course, Nick loves that mac and cheese mix. Another cool thing too is they have something called the Epic Box, which is like a monthly subscription where it gets sent to you automatically. And whenever you buy and you're subscribed and you receive your box, they actually donate 7 meals to families in need. So what I love about it is not only are they wanting people to like support the company, but they're actually giving back to people who actually need it. So when you think about it, just with the mac and cheese and with the Epic Box, they've donated over 2 million meals. So like over 2 million meals have already been donated to families, which is absolutely incredible. If I speak too fast, I lose some letters. It's very weird. It's very, very weird.
My poor husband. So yes, we love a lot of their products. We will tell you our favorite ones. Okay. These are ones that we buy a lot of. So Jean-Luc will open the box because one of them is already out here because we stock up on it because it only comes out a certain time of the year.
Winter and fall.
It's the savory herb gravy. And why does Nick love this? Is because I love gravy. Remember, I'm fussy. I don't like ketchup, mustard, relish, mayo, salad dressings, anything made with vinegar, you name it. Barbecue sauce. Like you might as well keep going. I don't like sauces. I like spicy sauces. But growing up, I didn't like anything. So the only thing I would have on chicken fingers was gravy. But gravy is very fattening. And what's cool about this one, it's a plant-based gravy. And all you have to do, you can put it with
add water.
Add water if you want to keep it low-cal, or you can add it to broth. So if you have vegetable broth, mix this with it, put it in the microwave, and then you can make yourself a poutine in no time. That's why it's a seller for me. You can make poutine in no time.
And it's actually a really good gravy. Yeah, I will say this.
It's so good.
And it tastes like one of those restaurants that sells chicken.
Yeah.
Wink, 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 with 3 letters in it. Because
like J-E-B? Yeah, it's about J-E-B.
But it tastes better, actually. It's a really good gravy.
And it's low sodium, too. So that's another good option. So this comes out in the fall only. So when it does come out, you will hear about it because we will be ordering a lot of them. So you'll know for sure when it comes out.
We've lost the box. The box has been infiltrated by a black cat.
We knew this was going to happen.
You cannot chew these things, though. No.
Sit down, Steve.
Oddly enough, what is the first thing that's out of the box? And I did not plan this. You saw me open it. This mac and cheese. So what's really cool about the mac and cheese too is what I like about how they sell their products is you get 3 packages for 1 price. That's a cool thing. So you get 3 packages of mac and cheese. Like, what are ingredients in there?
I'll read it in French.
Ooh, in French.
Saveur de fromage cheddar. No, cheddar cheese flavor, whey, buttermilk solid, salt, sodium phosphate. Oh no, that's the whey. Whey, mustard, flour, and onion. So basically, yeah.
There's not what ends up happening is a lot of the products don't have a lot of ingredients that you can't read, that you don't understand. You can look that they're actually good products.
What's your other ones that's our favorite?
I don't know if there's we haven't tried these ones yet. No, there's this one going there. There's more in there.
We're trying to find all our favorite ones. The ones that we
The pad thai one.
Yeah, for pad thai, we use often, and we don't always use it, the way it says to.
Nope.
Sometimes Jean-Luc just use it as a seasoning. So
Yeah.
you'll take it out, and there's so many different kinds. Like so, with what we already have at home, we have shepherd's pie, easy peasy bolognese, chicken fried rice, caramel sauce, Thai stir fried, arrow salad. Because you know what, guys, we love these foods, right? One of the things we told you guys about was, we loved eating out. And so one of our major eat outs was Thai, Chinese, and I guess like pizza is another one too. So we buy a lot of these sauces so that we can recreate at home some of these meals. So, if we want to have kind of Jean-Luc's House chicken, instead of buying Jean-Luc's House chicken at the Chinese, we instead create non-breaded chicken. Then you put the sauce on it and you get to measure. You can add it, you can change the sauce a little bit and make it less thick. It allows you
But look what I bought, because they have crispy coating, which is a new thing that I never saw before. It's an actual coating that you can put on chicken, you can put on fish. And I was like, oh, that's cool. We love coating things. And when you do it at home, you put less on it. And not only that, we don't deep fry it. We bake it or air fry it. This is one of my favorites. I put this in everything I cook. It's their honey garlic. The honey garlic meatballs. Oh my God. Just opening the package. Smell that. Exactly. But
delicious.
Great in hamburgers. Think outside the box. And this is one thing that I also love is that you don't have to follow the recipe. But if you want to, it actually shows you, it says, make honey garlic meatballs with this. But if you're someone that likes to play around with flavor profile, this is a great way of doing it and getting healthy ingredients at the same time.
So there's a lot of people in the Facebook group right now praising the mac and cheese. So if you guys want to see people's comments, go to the Hello Jean-Luc and Nick group. People are commenting about that. Apparently the mac and cheese is also good as a popcorn seasoning.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, that's what Roseanne said.
That's very dangerous. Yeah. But now that I know that might be better than the kernel.
And a lot of people love the herb gravies. Yeah,
the herb gravy is fantastic.
Another thing that we used a lot of, and we haven't recently, but back in the day, is the fruit.
Using it again.
Fruit, and we might start using it again. It's fruit toppers. So what these are is like it's dried out fruit. And what you do is when you're having, fruit, so say you're having mixed fruit or having apples, you actually sprinkle this on top of it. You can also put it on yogurt or different things.
Put it on your ice cream.
On your ice cream. It's just this actual dried fruit that you're actually putting on.
There's two different kinds. This is a summer berry, and then there's tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti.
And literally, ingredients on here are sugar cane, biologic sugar cane, raspberries, hibiscus, strawberries, and that's it. So pretty plain and simple.
Baked apple. So you know how Jean-Luc makes his breakfast apple granola? He sometimes throws this as the spice.
I'm not gonna lie. When you open your cupboards and look, you find a lot of stuff. I was like, oh wow,
he cleaned out his cupboards today.
I had more apple stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting that into my apples in the morning. Why not? It's already pre-made. I will add real apples to it as well for sure.
Guacamole mix. So we are actually planning to do a guacamole recipe coming up. So it's on our list of things to do. And we'll very likely use this spice in it. Nacho cheese. It's my cheese. It's nacho cheese. Ha ha ha, get it? Nacho cheese.
Someone, Kelly mentioned, that's actually funny. Apparently the strawberry margarita is really good and I just bought it. So I just got it for the first time. That's weird. That's so funny that you mentioned
bagel. Just like, everything bagel. So like almost anything you can think of, it's available.
I honestly recommend going to the website and start looking at different things. They have so many different options in there that allow you to figure out what types of meal you want. They help you with food prep. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of info there. They even have cookware.
We also love this thing. We use this all the time. It is on the Epicure website. We use it in the oven to steam things. It's been an awesome thing to have. And like I said, these are things that he's so funny because the only time we actually start really endorsing a product is
when we really
like it. So there's a lot of stuff that we've tried and they've not stuck around. So a lot of our favorite things in the past have not lasted. But that's what I'm saying. True Local was our favorite things video we ever did back in the day. and we still love them. And Epicure is a vendor we've never done and favorite things on Epicure.
No.
But we've been using them for such a long time that I wonder why.
It's just, there's something to it. We like the flavors. They have so many options and so much flavors. And this is the cool thing. I actually thought these were bacon bits, but it's called Better Than Bacon. It's actually made with beans, but you'd swear it was bacon. You honestly think it's actually bacon, and it's not. It smells like bacon. It tastes like bacon. The steamer that Debbie's talking about as well, I heard you can pop popcorn in it. It works as a popcorn popper as well. So
good.
A lot of the new stuff that I bought tonight was because I asked Laura, I said, what are some products that people are using right now? I want to try something new. I haven't seen anything. So she told me about, of course,
Roseanne said it right
we
there.
said Chinese food, right? And apparently there's a sticky orange chicken, and this is something that we buy all the time at the Chinese food restaurant.
All the time.
So it's like, yeah, you said orange and chicken, and we add a little bit of spice to it.
And everybody, we're not saying that, oh my God, this is the healthiest thing to have.
And we're not saying we're going to have this 7 days a week.
We're saying that when you want that craving of Chinese food, instead of calling the number, you make this instead. So you control what's in the meal. And that's where these come in for us. We're trying to eliminate takeout right now. Yeah. It's been working. We've only gone once since March 18th. Since March 18th.
And the only reason was because we came back from Rustic Mama.
And it was late.
Yeah. And not only that, I'm not
late. It was, we had lunch and we had,
And I'm not enjoying food right now. I'll be honest with you. Food is not fun for Jean-Luc right now. It's really hard. I love cooking still, but I can't enjoy the eating part of it. So it's been a challenge. Other things that I bought, I was told that this Thai basil rice is really good as well.
Everything you're saying is she's saying.
Yeah, Thai basil rice is here. Apparently, I'm looking forward to trying the coating. And
can we make that now?
Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, I bought shortbread cookies. I wanted to try them. I was like, it's a mix. It looked really good. And I was like, oh, I love shortbread cookies. We love a nice shortbread. So I bought that. The next thing.
What about this? Want to talk about this?
Sure.
So, Jean-Luc bought some cold teas. So, as most of you know, I have an obsession with Tetley or Crystal Light, Nestea Ice, or Tetley Iced Tea, whatever. Ice, basically the fake iced tea stuff. But recently, I've been having cold teas in a lot of places, and I'm actually enjoying it. So Jean-Luc is going to try to make me homemade brewed cold tea to see if I can replace the fake stuff with this stuff.
I'm going to try to sweeten it with maple syrup because I know he's going to need it a little sweet. He won't be able to drink it without it. So either maple syrup, I don't know. I think the maple syrup would be the best. Or I might even try to soak dates, like I make my date caramel, and sweeten it with the date water because that is a very sweet way of doing it. Are you going to? Oh my goodness, this is going to be the next commercial. We got a new package in the mail, everybody.
We also got something else.
We just got a new package.
It just arrived.
Just off the Epicure presses.
It just arrived.
It's an orange cat. They deliver cats now, too. Hey, are you going to be the new spokesperson?
You love this box ever since it arrived.
He's like, you know why? Because it fits him perfectly.
You're so cute.
We ended up buying the pink lemonade, the blue butterfly, and then this is Pop Shop. So you're like, is it going to taste? Hello, sorry about that. We are back. We've been having some issues with Nick's laptop lately, unfortunately.
So the reason we're selling Epicure products is because our laptops are dying. Mine literally died live right now, and it's been dying all day. So actually this weekend, we are going to buy new laptops to fix this issue. And so that's why we're selling Epicure products. This is why.
That is not why we're selling Epicure.
No, what's part of it? It's part of the reason. It's to help. That's why we have a shop now. That's why we're doing Amazon stuff. It's to help pay for broken down equipment that got breaks during a show.
I'm really looking forward to trying the teas because I'd really like to get out of the... I'm not saying we're never going to buy Crystal Light again. That is not even a thought. But if there's a way that maybe we'll like this better, right? Maybe it'll be something that we'll appreciate and enjoy more. And why not give it a shot? You know what I'm excited for though? Because I bought myself a jar of honey mustard.
Ew.
I know Nick hates it, but I love honey mustard. And my mom always used to make honey mustard growing up. And we used to call it La Mitad de Grand-Maman, which means grandma's mustard. And so it's a thing in my mind that I've had for years. And when I saw this at first, I thought it was I didn't realize it was a jar of actual honey mustard. I thought it was like a mix to make it. But when I came in and it was actually organic honey mustard, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to try it. I love honey mustard.
So the tea is a tea bag. So everyone was asking if it's not loose tea, it's in bags. So they're in bags.
Smell that kind.
Smells okay.
It smells, oh my God. Oh my God, you know what it smells like? The bottle caps. The pop bottle caps growing up, the candy. That's exactly what it smells like. That had root beer and cherry and all that. It smells exactly like that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna eat. They're
gonna eat the packages. Yeah. You can have the jar of takeout. So basically, this is what Epicure's all about. It's easy eating, quick, fast meals, but then you can also be creative as well and make your own thing. Honestly, we know there's a lot of ambassadors. This is another thing that I really like about Epicure, and I'm going to be very, very transparent. The ambassadors are there to promote healthy eating and promote making good choices. And it's all about camaraderie and community. And it doesn't feel like, I just want everybody, if you have an Epicure ambassador that you deal with, please keep going to that Epicure ambassador. We want people to share the wealth with each other. It's great to see what other people. Are we still freezing? No. He's going through the messages.
I'm just reading the messages.
It's great to see people share their ideas on how they use the meal kits or the spice blends, on how creative you can be. And this is the fun part. If it's anything to make life easy, we're all busy. We all have crazy lives. And not all of us like being in the kitchen. So if half of it can be done for us by one envelope, why not? Why not? Especially when you know it's healthy.
So if you are looking for Epicure products and you do not have a rep or you want to try something, Jean-Luc, you'll post the link.
Yes, I'll post. Yeah. So there's actually right now, Laura started a party for us, if I'm not mistaken. It's in the group. I'll repost that, I'll share that again. Check out the products if you're interested, ask questions, but I'm being very, very honest. You will start seeing me use more of these products in my cooking all the time. I might not use it, like Nick said, in the way it's supposed to be used. Or sometimes I might I'm going to make this like this. Just like tonight, I'm going to make the shortbread cookies just like this. We're going to have a lot of shortbread cookies.
That's okay. They're delicious.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Coming over.
Yeah, we do. I do have a friend coming over. So,
on that note, we will end the live feed. Thank you for joining us tonight. The next In the Kitchen show we will be cooking an actual recipe.
I don't know what.
So this was just a quick informational session tonight because like we said, we just became ambassadors recently.
Yeah.
And it's something that, like John said, it's something that we've been using for a long time, that we've been flirting with, and now we're actually taking the plunge and
flirting with Epicure.
Yeah, flirting. And now we're on a full-on relationship. We put on the ring now. Thanks for joining us online. We will see you later. Sorry for the technical glitches. We were replacing our laptops this weekend.